Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the facts. The game show. I'm Mike C.
And I'm Fred Y.
Hey, man. We talk about Retro Wednesday, y'all. Welcome back to another edition of the series.
Yeah, man. Today we're going to be talking about Shinobi. Now, this was in the arcades, but we're talking about the one that was on Sega Genesis. Shinobi. Mike, do you have a date for that when it came?
1987, I believe. Yeah, November 1987.
Now, actually, this came out on the Sega Master System. If I'm not,
if you are mistaken,
yeah. If I'm not mistaken, this did come out on.
Was it Sega Master System? Now
Yeah.
I got to dive in deep. I swore it was just Genesis.
No, I think it debuted on the Sega Master System because I remember Shinobi. You know how Sega had the little tic-tac-toe lines on their box art? Yeah. And I think that they had that on the Sega Master System. Now,
I'd say Master System on here too. Yep.
Yep.
It was on the Master System. Yep.
So
probably the graphics ain't looking like that, but
no,
it was on the Master System. I remember playing it in the arcade. I remember playing, I guess, a little bit on the Sega. Did my brother didn't have a Sega Master. I think my friend Tyrone had the Master System. I think I would go over there to play that after what was it, Danger Mouse came on Nickelodeon. So right to Danger Mouse, I'd go play some Shinobi, man. But I enjoyed playing Shinobi, man. It was a fun game, hack and slash. You know what I'm saying? You're left to right scrolling type of game, and you shoot the guys, then you get to your boss. The boss was a huge dude that spewed fire that will always kick your butt. You will always at least die once fighting this boss, because how he used to do the fire, he used to do it straight ahead as well as on the ground as well too. You had to time it and everything like that, and you throwing your ninja stars and stuff as you're going across the stage, and either flipping up to the balcony and going across that way, or either flipping down to the floor. So it was a little up and down type of movie, man, but definitely really enjoyed playing it, man. I know it was fun, so yeah.
Yeah, and I think that you had a special move with
you had,
Shinobi.
Some type of fire or hurricane or something like that.
To clear all the enemies out. And
fly across the stage, yeah.
Yeah, so your main means of defense was throwing them stars. Yeah, right. And I'm looking at the game footage right now. So he had this little hurricane that you had to build up in order to use it. Now, this wasn't something that you can use all the time. You would have to build up your powers to do that. And then you also had this guy that had a shield that would throw this boomerang sword at you, and he would kill you with that one. So this game, again, it wasn't a very easy game to play, but when you had the Sega Master System or the Sega Genesis, because it came out on both, this was one of the titles to get, and I think it was exclusively on the Sega brand. I don't think
no brand yet. Yeah,
it didn't come on there until like later on down the line when these new generation consoles came in. But I believe it was a 2-player game. I can't recall.
One player will play, then another player will. It wouldn't be like
it wasn't simultaneously. But this was a 2-player game, so you didn't have to worry about alienating your friend or whoever came over to the house, because as kids we get impatient. I want to hurry up and play. I want to play. You know what I'm saying? And it was a good game, man. I think it was one of the games that was a must on the Nintendo. The Sega brand.
You had too many consoles, Fred.
Yeah, I did. Now when I was a little kid, I had paper and tape making paper transformers. Nah, bro. I grew up hard.
I hate you.
And the only thing that I didn't really like about the Sega brand was the sound quality that was on there. I think that the sound quality on there wasn't as good as as its other competitors were.
Mm-hmm.
But nevertheless, man, it was a great game. You know, you had the controller, you had the two buttons, you had the start and the stop, and the controllers actually felt a little bit better than its competitors, because if you had got the original Sega Master System, it came with like the little D-pad, but it also came with like a little thumbstick that you can screw in the middle of the D-pad and have like a little miniature arcade stick. And yeah, the boss battles on this game was like totally awesome, and you couldn't just run and play this game and beat it and think that you were going to just beat it within the hour, man. These games were a little challenging, especially this one. I mean, it was an awesome game, man. And I think its only competitor was Ninja Gaiden, or whatever the hell. I think that was Konami that made that game. But
I think that was Ninja Gaiden was, I believe, Tecmo. I think it was
Tecmo. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But needless to say, man, one of the great games that you can play on the Sega brand, man. Old school, 8-bit and 16-bit. I mean, it looks good, man. And if y'all are able to play these retro games,
start to play it, man, just to see where games came from, man. It's just a good little trip down the history of gaming.
Yeah, yeah. And these games are still obtainable to this very day. You know, we're not going to tell you how to get them, but if you look around on the internet, I'm quite sure you'll find out how to get these games. I don't want to mess it up for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I still want to be able
man,
to
what
get
you got to do is go to my website, man, and then hit
nah,
for a low fee.
They ain't shutting the gaming show down, man.
No way, Jose.
Nah.
No way, Jose, man.
No.
All right. So there you go, I was about to say Ninja Gaiden. Shinobi, man. One of the classes, man. So, like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Gamer Show with an A. Don't forget to head to the Facebook store page to find all the prices. Don't forget to hit us up on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe, become a Gamers Club member. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we drop videos like these for Retro Wednesday.
And please remember to like and subscribe to all our social media networks. Join our SteamOS community and our website community where you can get some free stuff. We'll see you next time on WWTF.
You want the facts.
The Game Show.
And that's some people watching. Thanks always for tuning in.
Later, y'all.